Hi everyone, welcome back to ChiaoxArt. First of all, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. It gives me a lot of motivation to keep doing what I've been doing. That is to not only share these amazing art and artists with you, but also highlight whatever messages that they're trying to bring forward. Let it be social justice or environmentalism or feminism or spirituality, or simply just daily moments, little happiness that we're still able to, so fortunate to enjoy. Today's video is going to be a little different from the usual interviews because I haven't been able to go out physically and interview people. So I asked some friends to film their studios and maybe talk a little bit about their inspirations or their working process and what they're currently working on or what they do in a day. Today's video is from a friend of mine. She is an amazing artist and designer from South Korea. She does photography, she does fashion design, costumes, and she makes these really fun, quirky a little bit dark and romantic short films. Her name is Idee Lee. So without further ado, here's the video. I hope you'll enjoy.
Hi everyone, you're watching ChiaoxArt Artist in Quarantine series. This is Idee Lee. I'm an artist designer from South Korea. I hope you're doing well with your loved ones or pets if you have. The weather is getting really hot nowadays. I was asked to share my studio with you, but it's not studio and it's not that huge, but I have some interesting things to share with you. So let's get started. Let's start right behind myself. What do we have? My self-portrait with female embroidery and some spangled flowers on it. Embroidery hoop I made with roses and daisies and some rosemary. A frame I made underneath it. And this closet, I painted it into pink a few years ago. Also painted this traditional mask into pink. Isn't this beautiful? My pinup calendar, just looking at bold women makes me feel released because I was oppressed as a woman for a lifetime in the wrong place. A photo of David Sylvian, maybe from 1978 or 9. I was very drawn to David Sylvian because I can relate myself to him. He really hated his surroundings and he made songs like Suburban Berlin, Communist China, Life in Tokyo, Taking Islands to Africa. So yeah, I could just relate. On the side, what do we have? It's some sort of vision board. I want to buy a cute pink house in the future. And a photo of Veranda Lee. I think she's the cutest girl in the world. And photo of Linda Rodin. It's very easy to be cool and beautiful when you are young, but not everyone is following their passion for a lifetime. So this inspiring old people who are following their dream really inspire me a lot. So looking into their photos empowers me. And this shelf, embroidery hoops I made. Stay strong, be true to yourself. Let my womb stay empty forever. No, I just want to follow my dream forever. Bags I didn't make and bags I made. Actually, I don't have to buy a new bag because I made so many bags already.
Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast. This is love.
Design sketch for my hanbok and some fabric samples.
You kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes,
And I also keep some books. I really love reading. Audiobooks too. I hope you don't mind me speaking too slowly because I speak very slowly even in my language, so I hope you don't get bored. This book, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the classic everyone knows. is a very important book to me because I studied English speaking with this book. What I did was just listening to audiobook for a few months until I feel like, oh, I can memorize the whole thing, I'm sick of it. And then the next level is to writing down the whole thing in blank notebooks. I think I used about 11 notebooks. And then I read this book aloud. So that was the first time I read this book. Because, yeah, for your learning skill, you shouldn't look into the book before you start this level. I read this aloud about 30 times, and then you master the basic. Just watch a bit more movies and read a lot, that's it. This huge book I love. The original version was published in the 19th century, and when I saw the book at the bookstore, I was a little girl, and I thought when I grow up, I'm going to buy that book. And sadly, the book was discontinued in 2002 or 3 or 4. And as an adult, I found this discontinued version on Amazon, and yeah, I got it at a quite cheap price. It was a nice bargain.
When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes.
And Polly Pocket from 90s, I didn't grow up with many toys, so I ended up collecting some vintage toys as an adult. And it's a very good reminder of myself to keep my inner child forever. And a Buddha statue I found on eBay. It's quite pricey, you know, like $160. But I had to buy him because I was looking for that transparent Buddha statue for a lifetime, but I couldn't find it anywhere. The moment I saw him, I fell in love. I don't believe in God, but whenever I look into Buddha statue, I feel very calm. And a dollhouse on my desk. It's very good because I can use it as a shelf, and I can also feel my inner child vibe. On the second floor, they are having a secret conversation. They never let me listen. It's my unconsciousness, sort of. Paraffin candle my sister made for me last Christmas. And these huge drawers, I also painted it into pink. I keep my materials for my leather bags and some materials for my photo shoots. Whenever I paint my furniture, I just end up painting it into pink because my room is quite small. When you use diverse colors, it looks quite messy, so I just couldn't help it.
And when you speak, angels sing from
Some photos on my window. Photo of Nina Hagen and Michael Monroe. I personally think the most beautiful men in the history are mostly from 80s rock bands, and men look the most beautiful with long hair, makeup, and colorful clothes, you should believe me. And looking into these crazy and free artists like Lady Gaga and Nina Hagen, etc., is the best thing for my mental health. They are so energetic and they give me so much good positive vibe. And a photo of myself wearing graduation gown. Actually, you have to wear black gown when you go to the real ceremony at school. I didn't go there. I just wanted to be different, so I made my gown into white color. The hat is made out of paper and the gown out of fabric. I will keep that photo forever because, you know, it's my university graduation photo. Let's go out to veranda. What do we have? The corner is my favorite in my room. I was inspired by Alice in Wonderland movie directed by Jan Svankmajer in 1988. The movie is very artsy and quite creepy, so it's not for everyone, but it's very inspiring. And this is my piano I played when I'm in mood. Let me play one song for you. Some ornaments on my my piano and some boxes I keep my clothes I made. And this pink dress I wore when I was 5. Whenever I went to kindergarten, boys followed me saying, "Oh, will you marry me? Please marry me." I was the most popular when I was 5. What I am doing now is I am planning to make a video about the moon lady and a crow with my sister. So we are making some objects and decorations and costumes for that. As you can see, this is Galaxy Automata my sister made, and the moon ornament. So very fun project is on its way. If you follow my Instagram and YouTube channel, you can watch what I'm doing. And also I am beautifying my mermaid tail now for another project. So it will be very exciting to watch. Okay, so that's it for my studio tour. I hope you enjoyed it. And please be safe from the virus, take care. And there are so many things to do at home, so don't be bold and do something. Goodbye.